I'm so freaking excited for my third year of the Reading Rush, previously known as the Booktubeathon, but I'm also terrified because my schedule for work is very early in the morning, and that's usually when I would edit the video challenges. Count me scared. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Steph, and yes, it's time once again for the Reading Rush, and I am very, very, very excited. This is the first big book community event that I participated in after creating my booktube channel, and to see it just keep going on and still thriving, I am very hyped for it. I've been very excited for it. When they announced the dates, I was extremely here for it, and I'm just very excited. As you may have guessed by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about my TBR for the Reading Rush. And oh boy, it took me a while for some of these challenges. This year was actually a challenge. It took me a while to figure out what books I wanted to read, what books fit the categories, and what was going to go where. But your girl did it. I got those books and I'm posting this video. So let's check out what I'm going to try and read, shall we? Also, by the way, if you want to add me on the Reading Rush website, it's just my channel name, Steph. Okay, look me up. I'm the beach towel bat, the girl with the yellow and white striped towel behind her like bat wings. That's me. Add me. I need friends. So first up, the first challenge was a book with purple on the cover, and for that I'm going with James Patterson's Cradle and All, which is a book that I bought in, I believe, Texas on my road trip last year. Pretty sure it was Texas that I got this book. I got a few books in Texas. Texas was a good place of books for me. So this book, basically there are, I believe it was two girls that are pregnant, and one is pregnant with something holy, and the other is pregnant with something very evil. And they don't know which girl is carrying the Son of God, which one is carrying the Son of Satan. So that's fun. Who knows who's carrying the Antichrist? We don't. I don't know. At the time it seemed interesting, but I haven't really looked at it since I bought it. I think it was pretty much a really impulse buy because I saw that cover. It's like, ha, Weeping Angels, mine. This looks fun. And then I just never read it. But the time has come. I'm going to try and read it because I picked it up for a reason. We gotta try. Plus, there's purple on the cover, so perfect opportunity. The next challenge is to read a book in the same spot. And for this, I plan on reading In the Heights, the complete book of lyrics and just the dialogue from the musical In the Heights, which is becoming a movie coming out summer of next year, by the way, currently in production. Very extremely hyped for it, so I figured what better time to read this. It's very short. Then for the Booktubeathon challenge of reading it in one spot. And like I previously mentioned, I go to work in the mornings for most of the week. So I can sit in my break room and read this bad boy, because I usually get to work early, even though I'm already there early. Get there earlier than early. Then I have time to read beforehand. I have my break to read. I can get through this, and I just need to refresh myself on some of the in-between dialogue. And just, I love this musical, so any excuse to just kind of jump into it and get lost in it, I'm here for, and this is a very good excuse. Thank you, Reading Rush. God, I'm so excited for this movie, too. This is my most hyped movie of 2020. Nothing else will top it. Next up is a book that you were meant to read last year, and that is Beast Made of Night. I got this one early in my booktube career, and by that I mean the first year I was on booktube, and I've started it but never finished it. I just don't know why. I just always had shinier books fall into my lap. And I feel bad because this cover is stunning and beautiful, except for this red mark because I got it second hand. But otherwise it's stunning and beautiful, and I love the concept of the story where they have to, what was it, they have to kill these sin beasts before they kill the people themselves. It's just such an interesting concept, and I think there's this whole plot to take out royalty or something. And it's not that big of a book. Why have I never finished it? This is one of my most hyped books when I got it. But as you do, you just kind of set it down and don't look at it again. And then you keep looking at it I should read that. But do you ever read it? No. Hopefully, Reading Rush pushes me to read this because I mean, it's so freaking cool. Next up is to read an author's debut novel. And I was very excited when I realized that this next book was a debut because I've had it for a little bit. I wanted to read it on my coastal reading vlog that I posted a few weeks ago, but I didn't. And that is The Marauders by Tom Cooper. This book is about the Louisiana swamps, buried treasure, drugs, and murder. What more could you want? I believe there is a murder plot, and they're on the look for this buried treasure, and also drugs and murder are involved. I already mentioned murder. I'm great at this booktube thing, can you guys tell? There's this big oil spill that kind of devastates a small community, so everyone is trying to rebuild their lives and figure out what they're going to do for income, and the buried treasure plays a role in it. But of course, where there's buried treasure, there's other things such as drugs and murder. Hey, it all ties together. This is one I got at Dollar Tree. The plot sounded really cool to me. I love the cover. I love the swamp in the background. And we had the treasure map on the side. I really love that. I'm excited to finally jump into this because I've been looking at it and I keep thinking I want to add that to my TBR, but I don't know. I just don't know. And now I know it's going on a TBR because we're having this conversation right now and we're TBRing it. Next up is to read a book with non-human main characters, and for that I'm going with Vampirates, Demons of the Ocean. Yeah. I honestly forgot about this book when I was trying to think of characters or books with non-human characters. So my default was to go with Superman Dawnbreaker, even though I've already read it, because technically he's an alien, so it works. But no, this one has vampire pirates, aka Vampirates. I mean, it's a beautiful combination. I forgot I got this. I got this from my local book barn, and I got it for obvious reason. Vampire pirates. You can't pass up a book called Vampirates, the combination of vampires and pirates. It's a pretty nifty thing. I also think the plot is these two twins, they get separated. One is brought on the vampire ship. The other one, I don't know if it's on a rival vampire ship or on a normal ship. And it's just kind of a rivalry there. I'm not sure, but vampirates. Those aren't human things. Next up is to read a book with 5 or more words in the title, and I'm going with a very recent purchase if you have seen my Barnes & Noble 4th of July book haul, and that is The Past and Other Things That Should Remain Buried by Sean David Hutchison. I'm so excited I finally picked this up. This is one I've been wanting to read for a while, and then I was at Barnes & Noble, and I finally pulled the trigger, and I added it to my books of 3, and now it's mine. Yay. So this one, the main character can see and talk to dead people, and that's all well and good until one of his old friends winds up being one of those dead people he can talk to. So since he can talk to him, they decide to try and figure out, well, what happened to our friendship? Where did we go wrong? And just trying to reconcile, even though one is dead and one is not. So it's a bit of a wacky relationship. But they're just trying to sort out what really happened. And I'm very stoked, and this cover is simply gorgeous, and there is definitely more than 5 words in that title. Tible's a word. There's 9 words in this title, so it's almost double the requirements. Score. Next up is to read a book and then watch its movie adaptation, and for that I'm doing Perks of Being a Wallflower, but I don't have a physical copy of that because when I went to Barnes & Noble, I completely forgot that was my main priority of going to Barnes & Noble because, ooh, shiny books. However, I was smart and thought ahead, and I got the e-loan from my library, and it's going to expire about halfway through the reading rush, but I have it, so heck yes. I'm glad I thought ahead on that ground. See, there's at least 2 brain cells functioning up there. Perks of Being a Wallflower is one that it seemed like everyone got to have that experience of reading it and watching the movie. I never had that experience. I didn't even know it was a book. I remember when the movie first came out, I really wanted to see it. But no one in my family was interested in seeing it. Whenever it was on TV, I was always told no. And so I'm an adult now. No one can stop me. So I'm going to read it, I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to just live vicariously through this. Maybe. I don't know. I just want to be included. And it's a story that I've been interested in forever. I feel like it was one of those pivotal teen stories that I never got to experience when I was a teen, and it would have really boosted my reading experience. I don't know, but it would have been a boost to read it when I was the real target demographic. And there you guys go. That is my TBR for The Reading Rush, previously known as the Booktubeathon. Hopefully I don't get it wrong in any vlogs or anything I decide to do when that time comes. That's the end of the month. We're still good. I am super stoked for this readathon. I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys are participating. If you are, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you're reading for certain challenges. Let me know if you're just participating, if you're just doing reading challenges, if you're doing Instagram challenges, wherever there are challenges. Let me know down below. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I'll leave some of my other videos for you on the side right here, as well as my face right here. Or you can hit the button down below, hit the bell icon to notify when I post videos on Mondays and Fridays if you want to subscribe, because that'd be cool. I'm almost at 600. I've been creeping close for 3 months. Please help. I hope you have a lovely day / night, and I'll see you later. Bye.